In this episode of The Ox and the Fox, we're dispersed camping in the new River Gorge National Park and Preserve in West Virginia. During our trip, we visit the new River Gorge Bridge, the historic town of Thurmond, the Grandview Overlook, and Sandstone Falls.
So this is our campsite at Grandview Sandbar in the National Park of West Virginia. Of course, this is our setup. We've brought our trailer along this time because instead of carrying the bikes on the racks, we brought the big bike and we carried it on our new homemade trailer. Trina's father and I rebuilt that trailer and pretty much made it brand new from scratch, using some pieces off of an old trailer. Here's the Transalp 750. This is the bike we're riding this week. A lot more horsepower in the 750 than in the little XR or the Grom. So in comparison, I guess the engine displacement, the XR is a 150, Trina's Grom's a 125, the Transalp's a 750. So we've been all over West Virginia with this thing this weekend, the past couple of days. If you hear our generator running, as you can see in this spot, we don't have a lot of sunlight throughout the day. So we're dry camping. So in the mornings when we get up, we run it for about an hour, and then in the afternoons we run it for about 2 hours, and that's been doing pretty good. Trina's over here snacking. Apparently she's getting a kick out of that.
Good old nanner.
Oh, what?
A nanner.
A banana?
A nanner. You know I'm country.
We're gonna start our fire, get our chairs out, and hang out by the fire for a little while. I'm sure we'll do a campground review for you for Grandview Sandbar Campground in the new River Gorge National Park. That's a whole lot to say. So we're gonna show you some of the area. I'll show you the new River Gorge Bridge. Stay tuned.
Nanner.
I think that's my best part of camping. Sitting by the fire, looking at Trina.
The nerd. You know what I like?
What?
Hearing kids play.
Well, if our generator wasn't running, we could probably hear them kids playing a little better. But yeah,
Camping's all about taking your kids out and getting them outdoors and letting them enjoy nature. I like to hear kids playing outside.
There's a group of kids playing over in the grassy area of the campground. They're having a good time, which is how it should be.
Reminds me of my grandbabies too. Wish they were here.
We're at the new River Gorge National Park in West Virginia. It's beautiful.
Where are you headed to?
Do you see the bridge? at the new River Gorge National Park. The iconic bridge. So in October, on the third Saturday of October, they have a big shindig down here where they close the bridge off. It's called a bridge party. Today's not Saturday, by the way, so they said tens of thousands of people will be here Saturday. Not us. We'll do it all today. The New River Gorge Bridge is the longest steel-span bridge in the Western Hemisphere. It is also the third highest bridge in the United States. After viewing the bridge from the Canyon Rim Visitor Center, we took a short motorcycle ride on a one-lane road down into the gorge to view the bridge from the bottom.
So we're riding the motorcycles down Fayetteville Station Road. It's a little one-way loop road down into the gorge here at New River Gorge National Park. We come across this little bridge here. It kind of looks up at the iconic bridge. And of course Trina's getting some photos, but it's actually beautiful here. This is actually, this national park is not, I guess, as easy to access, or once you get in it, to stay in it like other national parks. You got to keep jumping out of the national park onto a road and carrying you down a little further. Like right now, we're fixing to leave here and head down to Thurmond Historic District. And GPS is saying it's about a 30-minute ride on a motorcycle. So we're gonna check that place out too. We're getting ready to tour the little historic town of Thurmond inside the national park. When you first come in, you enter across this railway trestle. It's got a little side part here. You can drive one car at a time through or walk across. pretty sure this guy here drove his RV across it. I didn't get to watch it, but there's no other way to get in here. So he had to bring it across. This is more of the New River. Now we're actually, I don't know how many miles south of where we were this morning. In the earlier part of the video, we rode a motorcycle around. There's no direct road through the national park to get here. You actually have to take US 19 back around and then some back roads back into the national park. But it is well worth the visit. This big yellow building here is actually the historical railroad depot for the town of Thurmond. And I think the Amtrak actually still runs through here, just down from the depot. This is a map of the New River Gorge National Park and Preserve. Where we were this morning was the Canyon Rim Visitor Center, which is going to be, that's the bridge, the iconic bridge that everybody likes to come and view crossing the gorge, which is where we were this morning. We rode a little scenic back way through with the motorcycle up under the bridge. And then, as you see the green here, all of this is the national park, all the way down to Brooks Falls. So today we explored a small area around the canyon rim. We've come back down 19, or took us a couple scenic roads over to Thurmond, and this is the historical town of Thurmond where we're at now. When we leave there, we're actually camped at the Grandview Sandbar, which is further south. Now we may try to explore this back road on the way back to the campground, and then tomorrow we're going to check out Glade Creek, Meadow Creek, Sandstone Visitor Center, and then in the next few days kind of work our way south. If you're coming here, there's actually a couple of state parks. There's Babcock State Park, Bluestone National Scenic River, Bluestone State Park. There's a couple of other little state parks that are right around close to the national park, but this is our first time, so we're exploring it. We don't know a whole lot about it. We're learning as we go. Right now we're gonna finish touring Thurmond.
Walking down the old original Main Street along the railroad tracks in the town of Thurmond was a nice experience. The original buildings that have been preserved in their original locations made us feel as if we were actually in that time period. We didn't film all of the buildings, so if you find yourself in West Virginia, it would be a wonderful day trip to see them for yourself. We stopped off at the Grandview Visitor Center at the New River Gorge National Park and Reserve. So we're going to hit the facilities
and then take you on a little tour, see what's here.
So we stopped off at Brooks Falls for a picnic and lunch. They call it Brooks Falls. I would say it's more rapids. What you having?
PB&J.
You like them Uncrustables?
Yeah.
Pretty good, ain't we?
Yeah.
What about the view? It's an awesome place to have lunch. So we're gonna have a snack and we'll be right back. All right, we're done eating lunch and we're gonna get back on the bike and head on down to Sandstone Falls. I'm hoping Sandstone's a little bit more of a waterfall, less rapids, but I think it's probably gonna be more of the same. We'll find out.
We stopped at Sandstone Falls in the new River Gorge National Park. Let's go see what they look like.
This is the lower falls at Sandstone Falls. We're gonna hike a little further. It's not a hard hike. Walk it on a boardwalk and see the higher falls.
The actual overlook for the upper falls or main falls is just here. We've decided to step off here, see if we can get a look from the actual river. You just can see it around the bend here. I think once these people move along, me and Trina will step around there and check it out.
Let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Oh, you and I, we got it. Oh, we don't need no
There's the actual overlook. Not sure if you're gonna be able to hear me for the water. My photographer getting her photographs.
So we just got some video of the high falls. And somebody had to play in it.
What makes you think I played in it?
Look at your hair.
Oh. You know I like to play in the water.
Nerd.
You hear that train? You can't see it, but if you can hear it, if you visit this national park, you're definitely going to hear and see trains. The train, Amtrak and CSX runs through the heart of the New River Gorge, the entire length of it, multiple tracks. Well, I know normally we do a campground review for you guys, but we were staying at Grandview Sandbar Campground in the New River Gorge National Park, and there's only 10 sites here. There's no water, no electric, no dump station. It's really just dispersed camping, and there's no fees to stay here. You just can't stay here over 14 days. But I'm just going to give you a little spin around. There's 10 sites. They're all pretty much primitive dispersed camping. You've seen our site. And that's gonna do it for us this weekend. You've been with us all weekend long, so we're fixing to hit the road. We'll see you on the next one.
Justin and I are going to add West Virginia mountains on one of our favorite lists of places to visit. If you've visited the New River Gorge National Park and Preserve and you'd like to leave some comments, please feel free to tell us what your experience was and the things you like to do there. And as always, thanks for watching.